What happens when you ignore a Scorpio man? You may ignore a Scorpio man to get his attention because of his mysterious personality. But how would you know if it is an effective way to get his attention? So, what happens when you ignore him? When you ignore a Scorpio man, he gets confused and starts to think about things that may not be true. If a Scorpio man does not understand why you are ignoring him, he will be frustrated and will not make any effort to save the relationship. He may even seek revenge and ignore you back. If you are looking for more in-depth training to truly understand your Scorpio man, what his behaviors mean, what he likes and dislikes, and how to get him hooked, then also check out Scorpio Man Secrets. You'll find the link in the description below. Anna's book is jam-packed with great info about your Scorpio man. That said, because a Scorpio man is a mysterious type of person, let's first talk about his weaknesses and what he is like when he's mad. Scorpio man's weaknesses. A Scorpio man is one of the most vengeful of all the zodiac signs. A Scorpio man may be your best friend, but if you choose to breach his confidence or cross him, he will be ruthless in his retaliation. Your Scorpio man may even cut all links with you right away as if you never existed. Scorpio men enjoy having command over their surroundings, and this entails being somewhat manipulative. A Scorpio man is known for having high expectations and expecting others to meet those standards. Another weakness of the Scorpio man is his tendency to be envious, especially in partnerships. While every man is known to experience jealousy in a relationship, a Scorpio man's jealousy can sometimes go too far and be exhausting for his partner to deal with. Anyone in a relationship with a Scorpio man should avoid inciting his jealousy. Naturally, persuading a Scorpio man to change his mind about something is difficult. When a Scorpio man is mad, a Scorpio man will most likely act in a way that makes you unhappy or furious, such as attempting to harm his partner through a psychological process. You may discover that a Scorpio man decides to manipulate you or tries to persuade others to make you contact him. It's likely that this is a ruse designed to make you feel at ease in order to set you up for betrayal, and he might become self-destructive, which could lead to him sabotaging your relationship. If you're looking for a more complete list of do's and don'ts that matter more than anything else to a Scorpio guy, they're all in Scorpio Man Secrets. Click the link in the description. When you ignore a Scorpio man, 5 things happen. 1. He gets confused. If you start to ignore your Scorpio man, he can stay as confused as ever, and this fuels, even more, rage and resentment. If you choose to ignore a Scorpio man without warning, he will undoubtedly set off the wrong buttons with a mind that is curious about everything within and beyond the boundaries. What could happen is that a Scorpio man turns the matter around on you and makes it look like it was your fault. A Scorpio man may appear blank and disconnected, but deep down he longs for a woman who understands him as well. A Scorpio man isn't a big talker, but he feels a lot, and your lack of communication could fuel the fire. He's a sharp guy who pays close attention in any situation, romantic or otherwise, and because his intuition is so accurate, he sees right through all the lies. A Scorpio man is a bundle of emotions, and messing with him will only cause him to withdraw even more. So, if it's your fault and you're merely trying to lighten the blow of a Scorpio man's rage by playing a game with him, it's already a lost cause. 2. He seeks revenge. Don't try this with Scorpio men because they are also skilled at playing these games. This means that if you believe that making a Scorpio man jealous is the best thing you can do to make him see his mistakes or perhaps return to you, you are doomed. A Scorpio man will also strike back, and though the retaliation may not be quick, he will treat you the same way. Ignoring a Scorpio man or making him jealous in order to test whether he will return to you is a dangerous way. Don't take it. You may simply tell your Scorpio man that you require his attention. The Scorpio man may grow vindictive after a long period of you ignoring him. He may not spare you if you have taken advantage of a Scorpio man or attempted to make a fool of him. Preparing for the sting and the possibility of never seeing him again, even if falling out of love might be just as difficult for someone who takes their time falling in love, but he wants to protect his heart. Once a Scorpio man realizes, he will quickly return the favor, and you will be hurt. 3. He overthinks. Keeping your Scorpio man updated about what went wrong. Communicate with him, and offer a reason for your detachment is always a good idea. A Scorpio man's thoughts may lead him to the deepest recesses of his mind, where he begins to ponder and cultivate negative notions about the situation. If you choose to ignore a Scorpio man without warning, he will undoubtedly set off the wrong buttons with a mind that is curious about everything within and beyond the physical sphere. Ignoring a Scorpio man without cause provides him the opportunity to reflect on past events. If a Scorpio man believes you're ignoring him because he's found a new partner or you've found someone else, then you could just forget about it because you'll never be able to find him again. In a Scorpio man's mind, he'll come to the conclusion that you've made your decision and that he must follow suit in order to avoid being wounded. Even though the Scorpio man adores you and will never forget you, he will not return or wait for you merely to seek an explanation. 4. He will leave. When your Scorpio man notices and realizes that you are not giving him an audience or even providing him what he wants, he would prefer to withdraw and avoid being near you. A Scorpio man would rather leave you alone than try to force a discussion with you. When this occurs, begin preparing for your Scorpio man to end the relationship. Due to his competitive mentality and propensity to always react to any gesture, a Scorpio man will seek vengeance before ending the relationship. All a Scorpio man wants is for you to experience the same emotions he does. As a result, no matter what the problem is, don't ignore a Scorpio man. Tell him if you don't like something about him, and if he hasn't done anything wrong but you still want some alone time, tell him. Ignoring a Scorpio man is the worst thing you can do, so don't. Things should return to normal if a Scorpio man can trust you and you can persuade him that you are the only one. 5. He gets frustrated. A Scorpio man would be irritated if you ignore him without informing him what he has done wrong to deserve your ignorance. A Scorpio man can't apologize for or defend something that he doesn't understand because Scorpio men are inquisitive about everything while also being analytical. If you think the best approach to cope with a Scorpio man is to ignore him, he will become irritated. And it's difficult for a Scorpio man to settle down once he gets frustrated or angry. If you become distant, a Scorpio man will start concocting other scenarios in his imagination, only to hurt himself and blame you as the villain. Tell a Scorpio man what he has done or said that has irritated you because this is his only option for defending or apologizing. Ignoring a Scorpio man will make him upset because he is an emotional person. Simply tell your Scorpio man what he has done wrong and that you do not wish to remain silent because of it. If you're realizing you need to know a lot more about how your Scorpio man operates so you don't slip up, check out Scorpio Man Secrets. Click the link in the description. It's chock full of practical advice and real-world tips women use to build a happy, successful relationship with the Scorpio guys in their lives. If you've enjoyed this info, make sure to smash the like button. What happens when you ignore a Scorpio man? Final thoughts. When you ignore a Scorpio man, he gets confused. He seeks revenge. He overthinks. He will leave. He gets frustrated. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe.